Guys, you can see that my squash has just exploded over the last week from the video I shot last week to you guys. I'm going to take you around and show you what the difference is that we did. You can see from the beginning of my video that my husband put a gate up over our garden, and we've fenced it off a little bit because we do have a German Shepherd pup, and this is a way to establish the boundaries and not let her in this garden. Let's go walk around and see what's going on. There's so many exciting things I want to share with you. First off, you can see that my squash has exploded this week. I'm so thankful and I'm excited. Look on down the row here. And I want to tell you guys a new recipe I found for squash bug and mold control. So it's a double dewey. So what I did is I mixed 1 tablespoon of baking soda and a half a teaspoon of Dawn dish soap. And I went through and I sprayed my leaves probably around Monday or Tuesday, and it fought off the mold guys, and it also fought off the squash bugs. So I'll be doing that probably once a week, but you can see it is looking fantastic. So also, you may remember last week I showed you where we irrigated the squash, and you can see the irrigation system that my husband set up here, and that's going to help us fight any of the mold and mildew that may collect on our leaves. And so we have been watering at the root on these squash plants, and it has really made a difference. I have some zucchini coming in here. Don't know if you can see. And I have some on those 2 larger plants over there, but let's go on down and look at what we did with our tomatoes. Okay, so for the tomato bushes, what we've done is we've removed the cages and we have set up a trellising system. And this is done with tomato clips that we got from Amazon. And can you see that? Yep, there it is right there. This is very cost effective on trellising up your tomatoes and your pepper plants. Our peppers aren't there yet, but the tomato plants are. So let's go on down the line here. And this is going to allow me to get in there and prune them freely and to fertilize them freely without having the restrictions of the cage. So let's come on down here. This is one of the tomato plants that I took out of my raised bed, and it's already rebounding, guys. I'm not happy with the soil from the living earth, so I will be taking all my tomato plants from the raised beds and my pepper plants and moving them here in the main garden. We have plenty of room here, but you can see they're doing great. Like I told you last week, guys, I'm used to harvesting my green beans on Memorial Day, and next weekend is Memorial Day, and look, I'm already getting some beautiful green bean pods on here. So these are doing really great, and I'm so thankful that they have recovered from that frost. Let's walk on down the line here, and you can see my 2 rows of green beans are doing fantastic. I did fertilize this side to see if it was going to make a difference. And so far I'm seeing a little bit darker leaves, but not something that's substantial. So I have 2 rows here that I'll be monitoring to see if that fertilization helped. So let's come on down to my beets. My beets down here that are really big, these are my early girl beets, Detroit Reds. And the ones down here have slowed down a little bit, and it's because they are the regular Detroit Reds, and we are already heating up here in Texas. But I'm going to keep them going and see if I can't get a harvest out of them. My purple top turnips are doing really, really great. You can see down here. Let's get a little closer. I've already picked a couple that we'll be eating this weekend, but we'll also be eating turnip greens. So these are doing really, really well. And I have a volunteer tomatillo plant, and I'm thankful because I couldn't find them when we were out shopping for plants, and so I am so glad this is coming up. Cucumbers are coming in good. You can see I've already got some flowers on them. My husband's going to make a trellis for these to grow up. And these are my cantaloupes. These are also coming up fairly well, and so we're going to do a trellis and make sure these are trellised up. Let's look at our flowers that we have over here on the north side. You can see some of the marigolds are coming up. This is going to help us to attract bees. And speaking of, guys, I've had a hard time with my bees this year. I've not seen very many. Normally I can come out here in the early morning hours and see bees pollinating my plants, and I'm not seeing that. So we're hoping that these flowers will draw them in and pollinate for us. Onions are doing great. You can see I got some purple onions in here. Ooh, those are going to be really good. So I've got several of these in this raised bed. And my flowers, of course, are doing great. My herbs are as well. So we have some zinnias that are going to come up next to the onions. We're excited about that. And let's come over here to my petunias. So we want to keep flowers around to encourage our pollinators and just enjoy the pretty scenery. Here's the raised bed of the ones that I'm going to move over into the main garden. I'll leave that one tomato bush in there because it seems to be doing good. But my pepper plants are still struggling. I'm having to fertilize them and give them nutrients pretty often just to keep them green looking. They got that anemic yellow leaf look, but I'm going to transfer some of these over to the main garden. We are expecting some storms tonight. So I'll probably do this tomorrow or Sunday. Here's an overlook of the garden. It is 88 degrees here right now in Texas. We are warming up, but we are going to drop into the 60s overnight, and we're going to have some rain, at least they're saying. But we need the rain, we'll take it, but we don't want any hail or tornadoes. We do want tomatoes, but not tornadoes. So I wanted to get this video made before tomorrow because it's supposed to rain a lot and it's supposed to be high wind. So I wanted to try to get something in for you guys so you could see how everything is doing. So excited, so blessed. Appreciate what the Lord has done for us with our garden. We also appreciate you guys, and we ask that if you like what you see and you want to see what's going on with us in the coming months, we have a big project coming up in June, that you click that subscribe button and that you click that like button. Again, that squash bug recipe is 1 tablespoon baking soda and a half a teaspoon of Dawn dish soap in a gallon of water, and we put it in a sprayer, and I sprayed my leaves, and so far so good. I've not seen one squash bug since I've done it. And also you can see that the leaves are recovering from the moisture. That irrigation is helping because we are irrigating at the root of the plant. We are not spraying the leaves. All is good. We are very thankful. So anyway, click that subscribe button. We appreciate you guys. We hope you have a wonderful weekend. We are going on week number 9 or 10 of working from home. We're still hunkering down, and that's about all I can say about that. We appreciate you guys. We ask that you tell your friends about our channel, and that you continue to watch us because we have lots of great things going on. Take care. God bless. Have a wonderful weekend.